Digital nomad hubs, emerging property markets in the UK. You know that feeling when you're sipping coffee in a co-working space and suddenly think, hang on, why isn't everyone living here? Yeah, that's been me lately, especially as I've watched digital nomads swap Bali for Bristol and Leeds and Norwich. I kid you not. The UK is fast becoming a surprisingly attractive playground for remote workers who want more than just fast Wi-Fi and oat lattes. Let's dive into it. The nomad shift from global to local. We're witnessing something wild. With the world going hybrid or fully remote, location is no longer chained to London postcodes or Shoreditch lofts. Nope, today's digital wanderer wants community, culture, connectivity, and ideally, not to pay $2,000 a month for a one-bed flat. Honestly, the trend started quietly. A few freelancers settling in Brighton. A couple of developers moving to Manchester. Bristol, the indie capital for the creatives. Bristol's not exactly a secret anymore, but let me tell you, it's having a moment. Artsy, tech-savvy, and full of independent energy. I recently helped a fintech couple from London snap up a quirky little terrace in Montpelier. They traded in a Canary Wharf high-rise for colorful streets and craft beer Fridays at Stokes Croft. Their reason? We can code from anywhere. Might as well enjoy the view. And get this, local councils are even starting to embrace co-living concepts and digital hubs. Property prices? Still rising, but compared to London, it's practically a bargain. Leeds, the underdog tech hub. Now Leeds, oof, this one surprised even me. If you'd told me 5 years ago that we'd be talking about Leeds as a nomad magnet, I'd have laughed. But now, the city's tech growth is exploding, fueled by the likes of Channel 4's HQ move and a booming startup scene. Plus, rental yields here are some of the best in the UK. I recently let out a sleek one-bed in the South Bank regeneration zone to a UX designer who moved from Berlin. Says he wanted northern charm with a side of affordable living. Nailed it. Also, can we talk about train links? You're in London in just over 2 hours. But honestly, once you try the food scene here, hello Kirkgate Market, you might not want to leave. Norwich, quieter, but packing a punch. I know what you're thinking. Norwich? Really? Yes, because not everyone's chasing fast-paced city vibes. Some nomads want slower living, community, and, real talk, better mental health. I met a copywriter last month who bought a Victorian townhouse just outside the center. Fully remote, fully happy. Norwich has indie cafes, literary festivals, and a surprisingly solid co-working scene. Combine that with fiber broadband and charming streets, you've got a winner. Plus, property prices here are way below the national average. Other spots on the radar: Sheffield, Steel City's got green spaces, a rising student grad economy, and fab public transport. One of my recent clients, a digital marketer from Glasgow, called it Edinburgh vibes, but cheaper. Falmouth, artsy coastal living meets sea swims before Zoom calls. This one's niche, but it's got soul. Cardiff, okay, technically Wales, but it's on the up. Plenty of startups, great rents, and a city that feels both lively and local. What nomads really want from us? From what I've seen in the field, and believe me, I'm on the ground daily, digital nomads aren't looking for luxury. They want fast internet. Coffee shops with plugs, walkability and nature nearby. Stylish but functional interiors. Think IKEA meets Etsy. A sense of place, something Instagram can't always capture, but you know it when you feel it. One guy I worked with said it best. I want to feel at home, even if I'm not staying forever. That hit me. So now when I stage or list properties, I think like a nomad. Final thought before my next viewing. This trend isn't just a blip, it's a shift. And for those of us in the property world, it's a massive opportunity. By recognizing these new buyer profiles and understanding why they move, not just where, we can stay ahead of the game. So the next time someone asks if you've got a quiet one-bed with a garden office in a random corner of the UK, that could be your next best deal.